From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. U.S. President Donald Trump is hosting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at Mar-a-Lago today, where the two are discussing the plan for ending Ukraine's nearly four-year-old war with Russia. Here's ABC News Chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl.
Zelenskyy seems to be offering some serious concessions, including ceding some territory, not directly to Russia, but as a demilitarized zone, territory that Ukraine currently controls. Significantly, though, he's also saying that he wants Putin to cede some territory that he has captured through war.
That was ABC's Jonathan Karl. A 44-year-old Quebec man has died in Florida.
Authorities say lifeguards found the man floating face down in a rip current last week off a Florida beach northeast of Orlando. They say he didn't have a pulse when he was brought back to shore. Lifeguards performed life-saving efforts and emergency services arrived. He was then taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. His identity has not been released. Brenda Molina Navidad, The Canadian Press.
Mother Nature is set to blast Atlantic Canada with freezing rain and blowing snow tomorrow. Environment Canada has placed much of the region under a special weather warning, with Nova Scotia and parts of southern New Brunswick set to receive up to 10 millimeters of freezing rain. There's a chance that northern New Brunswick and all of PEI could get hit with freezing rain as well. And southwestern Newfoundland could see blowing snow amid wind gusts of up to 90 kilometers an hour. One person is dead and another critically injured after two helicopters crashed in New Jersey. Officials say it happened just before noon this morning in Hamilton, where video from the scene shows a helicopter spinning to the ground. Flight dispatchers with Porter Airlines could be in a legal strike position as early as January 20th, while the carrier also tries to hammer out first-time contracts with pilots and cabin crew. This comes after several years of labor unrest in transport, including strikes by Air Canada flight attendants, and WestJet mechanics halted operations at the country's two biggest airlines. And French actress, singer, and animal welfare activist Brigitte Bardot has died. Sea Shepherd founder Paul Watson says he first met Bardot in 1977 during a campaign to protect baby harp seals from the Canadian seal hunt.
She spent more than half of her life, dedicated to protecting animals, far more than she did actually acting or modeling. I think that she would certainly like to be remembered as an advocate for animals. Than for the work that she did previous to that. So her dedication is beyond question.
Brigitte Bardot was 91. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Montreal Canadiens and Tampa Bay Lightning are at play this hour in NHL action. Tonight, Toronto visits Detroit. Canadian curler and Olympic champion E.J. Harnden announced on social media today he's playing in his final full season of competitive curling. And the Toronto Blue Jays are the winners of the Canadian Press Team of the Year award. The Blue Jays won a division title and reached the World Series for the first time in 32 years this year. Toronto fell to the LA Dodgers in the seventh game of the Fall Classic. Jays president Mark Shapiro says the team showed its mettle throughout the regular season and into the playoffs.
They consistently faced elimination games. They faced having to win the last four games of the season, losing one of their best players in September, and just kept responding.
The Blue Jays have won the award on 6 occasions in franchise history. From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.